Cigar manufacturers sure have done a splendid job of appealing to our senses of humor and improving their packaging in recent years, haven't they? Sure, a lot of cigar manufacturers do still opt for the traditional look like what you see here on this My Father's cigars with lots of gold and stampings and very ornately done and elegantly done as well with a little ribbon on the foot. But a lot has changed since I first started proactively smoking stogies on a routine basis back in the early 2000s. Back then, cigar banding and branding was either super top end and elegant or just kind of cheap and flimsy looking and bottom of the barrel, even though the cigar was good. However, a lot has changed in the past 20 plus years of cigar smoke. Take the non-Cuban version of Punch cigars, for instance. While the majority of the Punch line is still somewhat traditional in its appearance and branding and packaging, there are some limited release runs that they do that are absolutely hilarious and very clever. The first one that caught my attention was in 2023 when the Spring Roll pack came out. Appropriately named, this carton of cigars came in a little Chinese looking to-go container. This was followed just a few short months later by the Dad Bod for Father's Day. Packaged in a 4-pack of Tall Boys, this smoke came in a very humorous size as well. Rolled up in a stubby Salomon Figurado configuration and finished with a band that had a necktie running down the front of it, the Dad Bod was a huge hit for the Punch brand and for very good reason. It was pretty much the perfect gift for Dad on Father's Day and a little bit of a pokey poke toward the midriff, if you know what I mean. And now Punch Cigars is back once again with a very clever Father's Day gift pack. Hitting rewind and bringing you all the way back to an era when floppy disks, Walkmans, and the jolly old VHS were still in heavy circulation. Dad's Home Movies offers up a 10-count box of retro faves. Packaged up as one of those dual VHS box sets with little cardboard packaging and everything on the outside, Dad's Home Movies is very appropriate in that it uses a box pressing for the vitola inside to mimic the VHS. These smokes are your standard Toro vitola, so 6 inches long, 50 ring gauge, fairly roundish looking box pressing, nothing too sharp, and a very nice looking lineup of wrapper, binder, and filler ingredients. The wrapper is an Ecuadorian habano, sun-grown looking at that. Binder is Nicaraguan and undisclosed, and filler ingredients include 3 different growing regions from Nicaragua. You have Condega, Esteli, and the volcanic island of Ometepe, providing the filler goodies inside of this retro smoke. As with last year's Dad Bod release from Punch, Dad's Home Movies is a very limited run, and what we've got is all we've got, and you're probably never going to see it again when it's gone. So if this looks like something that's appropriate for your old man or your father-in-law or someone like that in your family or even a friend, then grab some up and hand them an individual stick or better yet, a box.